Gino is no quitter.
A quitter? That is the worst word I've ever heard in my life.
A race fan, Gino turned his hobby tinkering on cars into a full-time job, relying on memory, touch, and ingenuity.
35, there's one down here at 25, one down here at 15. So I can pretty well, in between them, I can do pretty good.
Drivers whose lives ride on Gino's handiwork don't second-guess the tire man's expertise or his attention to detail.
It's been a heck of a ride. It really has. I mean, to have someone to work with like that, you're very fortunate.
But Gino says he's fortunate. Losing his sight gave him his life.
I just know I wouldn't have the friends I got today. Probably wouldn't have a wife.
Gino counts some of racing's greatest drivers among his friends, including Bill Elliott and Darrell Waltrip. But he says the driver that runs dead last is just as important to him as the guy that takes first place. Deep in these woods lurks a swamp creature. Make that a swamp clubber. These passionate pedal pushers are members of the Southwest Association of Mountain Bike Peddlers. That's right, mountain biking.
Mountain biking in Florida is although there aren't mountains, we do, when it's dry here, we have sand that would challenge any mountain in the Rockies. It's not easy riding through sand.
Wes Eubank founded the group in the early 90s. Then there were 15 riders. Today, the ranks are near 400, ranging from beginners to off-road warriors.
Show up and there's always somebody in the group that's your same ability, so you've always got somebody to ride with.
The Swamp Club gets together every Sunday for a guided ride at one of 5 Tampa Bay area trail systems.
If you're going slow, then you get to look at the trees and the bushes and the animals that you ride by. If you're going fast, you're just trying to breathe, and so it just becomes a matter of trying to get over roots without falling down.
To ensure happy trails, swamp clubbers spend approximately 2,000 hours a year maintaining them and building new ones.
We'll get 30 or 40 people on a Saturday to work with shovels and picks to put in a new trail.
The Swamp Club is always looking for new members, Floridians who think that mountain biking is part of their human nature.
Well, my first question is, when are you coming out to ride?
In relationships, it's not always smooth sailing. Jen and Tim French know that all too well. Their love story started on the water.
I got into sailing, actually, it was the second date with my husband. He taught me how to windsurf, so I've been sailing since then.
In sailing, conditions change quickly. That's the case in relationships, too.
I'm 36 years old, and I'm a C67 quadriplegic.
After Jen was hurt in a snowboarding accident, she and Tim faced some rough waters, but found they could still do many of the things that they love by simply working together.
We're a unique type of couple that I think that because we work so well as a team with a lot of other things besides just sailing. With Jennifer's disability, there's certain things that she can do just great and things that she can't. So we work as a team, and in the long run, it all works out well.
Tim gives Jen a lift at the St. Petersburg Sailing Center, where the facilities and docks have been adapted for people with disabilities. The couple sails a sonar boat. It's one that's designed for both disabled and able-bodied boaters. Tim is in charge of the sail. Jen's the skipper. She steers the boat from a seat that swivels and slides side to side. The couple sails for fun and for sport. This weekend, Jen hopes to steer this ship to victory in a national regatta hosted by the St. Petersburg Yacht Club. Tim jokes he hopes they're victorious too.
If it's a great day of racing and we've done well, I get to sleep in the bed. If not, I'm on the couch. No, just kidding.
Now, the French's team includes 2 additional sailors, and both of them have disabilities. The team will compete at the Sperry Topsider National Offshore One Design Regatta. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in St. Pete. And if the team is victorious, Jen will be the first female skipper to win the sonar class at the St. Pete Regatta. So we wish her the best of luck.
We absolutely do. What a sweet story on this Valentine's Day. And he literally is the wind in her sail, so to speak. That's great.
He's the one that got her to enjoy sailing many years ago, and they can still do that together. And they do so many different things. I mean, just they're very active people.
And Jen also counsels other women who may have suffered a spinal cord injury.
This is really interesting. She said the majority of people that suffer spinal cord injuries are men, not a lot of women, and so there aren't a ton of support services for women with spinal cord injuries. So she actually can go and encourage other women to learn how to live a viable life even with a disability. So
that is an
really
incredible
cool
story.
I
Yeah, I enjoyed seeing that. Thanks, Meredith.